What's up, fellas? Welcome back. We're here for another year-end review and Moments of the Year video. Today we're celebrating Keith Agee, and this will be his first solo video ever in this series. Super excited. We have a top 10 for you today. And before we get into it, I would also like to add, please stick around for comments and questions that'll be coming in the Q&A at the end of this series. So you can leave anything in the comment section that you would like answered, or just any comments you would like to add in that video. So please feel free to go add those. But with that being said, we're going to roll into spot number 10, and it's a pretty simple one, so we're just going to roll into it.
See if we can catch some big ones. We're doing a little bit of a challenge today. Biggest fish of the day.
Like I said, pretty simple little clip, nothing major, just him dancing around in the background, being goofy. And spot number 9 is very similar, so we're going to roll into it as well.
What's up, fellas? We're here. We're on Lake X. Yeah, fatigue. Sure, fine. Macho Man back here is about to try catching a big fish today.
Another simple little clip. That one has a little more depth and context. At least I'm, a little apparent of what's going on and make a comment about what he's doing in the background of that one, which he's flexing. But he likes to be goofy. There's, several little like snippet, cameo kind of things like that throughout the videos that he's in, which will all be linked in the description down below. So feel free to watch any of them full length if you would like. And with that being said, we're going to roll into spot number 8. And this one is a little bit more, obviously. We're going to get into some stuff that's a little more depth oriented. But this one is his very first fish ever at Lake X. Pretty solid little bass. We'll roll into it.
I got a fish.
Fish. It's a fish. It's got to be a fish.
It ain't.
It's a grass bass.
It is.
Is there a fish in there?
Legitimately like one of the biggest balls of grass I think I've ever seen.
There's a fish on it.
Is there a fish? Oh, he's got one. Yeah, there is a fish. It's a good one too.
Woo, Keith! What a guy.
Look at it. 73 million pounds of grass. It's 2.5, probably 2.25.
The way that line kind of swirled around, I was like, could be.
I know. Yeah, he's probably 1.5 pounds. He ain't as big as I thought he was, but he looked real big with all that vegetation on him. There's a big one.
Big bass?
Yeah, that's a dead fish on it. It's not a real big one, but it's probably like a 2-pounder.
We need to get you one though.
Well, if this one would eat. Guys, I literally stopped recording right as he said what it weighed, but 185 on that one. Solid little bass. Old chatterbug.
Like I said, his first fish at Lake X. Not a big one, but first trip he got to go with us, he caught that fish. And I think it went 185. Nothing crazy, but a solid bass. Definitely a keeper in most lakes. Not that one, though. But we're going to roll into spot number 7. And this one I want to put higher, but I genuinely I can't put it any higher than spot number 7. But let's roll into it, and I'll talk about it after.
I wish I was turned that way, dang it.
Well, sometimes though it'll be like it. It'll be real soft on takeoff and it's fucking kick.
I just wish I'd seen it. Like the camera, I mean.
I know.
Oh, that was great.
I feel like everybody that tags along with a buddy that owns a boat has had that exact moment happen to them. I've done it to Cody numerous times where I almost throw him in the lake with the trolling motor, just, hitting the gas pedal a little too hard. It happens a lot, but that one was super funny because I don't usually get them on film. So that one makes me laugh. I'd love to put it higher, but obviously I can't. And we're going to segue into spot number 6. And this one is a big fish. Should have been the biggest fish we caught that day. And I'm going to blame Cody on it because he just didn't get the net quick enough for Keith. But let's roll into spot number 6.
Oh, he's got a big one. Big one. Net. That's a big one. No!
I never saw it. Oh, I see. Damn. Keith, He's a ninja fisher, son.
He was real close, that one you caught at Laurel, man. That's a good fish. He's close to 3.
He felt a little bit better, but it could have just been because he was actually fighting.
True.
Damn, man.
I turned and saw it and I was just like, net, grab it.
I really didn't even know that I had it. I really didn't get a good.
That's how it's been. Like, I haven't had a good hook in any of them with the chatterbait because they hit it so weird. No!
And that was a pretty large fish there, pretty big largemouth. We guessed it at probably around 3 pounds. Unfortunately, didn't get in the boat. It happens. That's why it's as low as it is on the list. Wish he would have caught it, but obviously it happens sometimes. Now we're going to segue into spot number 5, which is actually Keith's biggest fish of the year in the boat with us. The only reason it is only at spot number 5 is because, unfortunately, the fish catch actually is off camera, so it's more or less just showing you the fish. Please enjoy.
Recording.
Shit, because we ain't been catching nothing.
Why am I never recording? I got a little nibble there. And then he throws in with this big 10-inch shaky head. He's got what do you got, a mondo worm on it?
Yeah.
He's got a mondo worm on a shaky head.
A plum color.
And just absolutely yacked on probably close to a 3-pounder. We're on like the last spot of the day, about to leave. But hey,
Keep her going.
keep her going.
Not how I do it. Buzzer beaters.
Buzzer beaters. True, you kind of making it a living. Cody saw some busting out here in the middle, but no avail on those, of course.
Dude, that was crazy though.
That
I
was.
literally just bouncing it, and then the line started swinging towards me. So I said,
I'm home.
Take her over.
I'm not surprised. It was sitting down there for a while. They were busting fish. He had a big one. I wasn't recording, of course. Why would I be?
I was gonna tie it
Very
to
eventful.
my jig rod.
I mean, you can.
I know it.
It's a good fish, man.
Hell yeah, it is. I thought it was a smallie at first.
I did too. It looked brown, didn't it?
Absolutely.
I think he'd be close. I think it'd be high too. Yeah, you got me. 282 is what I saw.
how much this is?
191. Pretty good.
Go, bud.
There's the 2 of the day. A 282 and a 191. Not terrible. We're gonna let them go. Big girl number 1 and medium-sized girl. Oh, she was ready to go.
Very, very solid bass there. Largemouth at Laurel that went 282. And he actually won our challenge with that fish that day. I think we were doing a big fish challenge, so he ended up getting a couple free baits from me and Cody for that fish. Just wish we would have had it on camera. It is what it is. I also want to just touch base on what he was throwing to catch that. It was something that, I would have never thought about throwing, but it worked. It was a 10-inch mondo worm on a shaky head and just slow dragging it out in like 20 foot of water. But fish clobbered it. Good one. We're going to roll into spot number 4 now. And this is where we get into some more fish catches, and this one also won him a big fish challenge, and this one was a buzzer beater. We were literally leaving the lake. I think we left about 5 minutes after he caught this fish, but very solid one.
Yeah, no, I believe it. I believe it. I'll tell you, and it's not, I don't really, he's got one. That's a good one, oh my God. Yeah, that's a solid one.
Hell yeah, Keith.
That's a
go.
big, son.
Woo!
Crack that jig. There you go.
Good shit, Keith.
All right, now we stay all day? No. I'll leave it up to you all.
Send-off.
Well, he wins the big fish, I think.
Yes. Free lunch.
Free lunch, baby.
Right at the buzzer.
Right at the buzzer. No skunk. Shout out. We're going to continue just fishing this little area here, and then we'll get out of here, but I feel good. He caught a, I bet it's 2.5.
2.5 all day.
It's a little skinny, but solid fish for sure. It got caught on that buoy, and I was like, oh, it's gonna pop off. That was a good hook set on that, son. He whacked that one. Yeah, that's a good one.
I heard him swing.
At least 225. At least 2 1/4.
That's belly. I calmed him down. Come on.
I'm gonna call it 212.
212?
What it was.
So 2 pounds 12 ounces or 2.12.
2.12.
Okay, so over 2. So like 2 and it's almost 2 1/4. That's a solid one though. Skinny. There she goes.
Not a gigantic fish by any means, but 212. I'll take that in a tournament any day. Keeper in that lake with 15-inch size limit. So super solid bass, and happy to see him catch it. And we're going to roll into spot number 3, which just happened. This just came out in the recent video a few days ago, but it was his biggest fish at Dell Hollow this year. And there's some other little small things that I'll kind of touch base on after the clip.
I got the net. He's got one. I got it. Don't you jump off. That's a good one too, dude. Hold on.
This is insane.
Time out. Hey. Shh.
That's that guy that was here earlier.
It is. It is him.
I can tell by
Mannequin
the red
challenge.
shirt.
Mannequin challenge. Dude, that's another, like, you said too, Cody, too. It came out from the net.
I'm calling him out.
Hey, that's 100% a 2-pounder, dude. Right at it.
It's definitely bigger than the one I had earlier.
There he is, Gale. Let's get her away. Well, like I said, mine are 18.5 and 20 inches, and that's another solid one, dude. All right. 224.
Shoo-wee.
There you go. We'll let Cody get you some pictures here and everything. Dude, I looked up and I just said, whoo!
It's so funny because you were literally sitting there talking about how long yours was. I was like, I'm about to catch one. Shoo! Best 5, 1404.
Cody didn't even help today.
Damn.
That ain't bad, bro.
Damn.
Look, this one's got a little
It does.
spot.
It's got the black spot too.
It's got some bluish lips.
Here, let me pull these out. Let's get a picture with all 3 first. And over. We got 3 in the well. That's a good, man. That's like 16, 17 inches.
Solid largemouth, and that was the fish that rounded out our best 5 keeper limit that day. I did catch a smallmouth a little bit bigger than 224 that day, but that one was a legit keeper in the lake. So I think we ended up with like about 1570 that day with actual keepers. Super fun day. Obviously, you'll see some of those other fish catches in some later videos in this series, but the biggest thing for me was we pulled up in that pocket, I'd say, I don't know, probably 4 or 5 hours earlier in the day, and I had meant to go to it originally, but we were in my dad's boat because I've been having some boat problems, and didn't know where I was, kind of, got a little disoriented on this big lake, and when we pulled up, there was a boat in it, and so we didn't really fish, we just kind of pulled up to it, looked at it, went on and fished somewhere else, because I want to give him the courtesy and let him have the spot. He was there first. And with that happening, we came back later, no boat in there. We slaughtered them in that pocket. And as we're reeling that fish in and get it in the net, the dude that was fishing the pocket earlier that day runs by us on the main lake. And I don't know, that's just really funny to me. And that's why it's so high on the list for me. But with that being said, we're going to roll into spot number 2. And I, for the longest time, thought this was going to be spot number 1 for Keith for the year. This makes me laugh every time. It sends me into just hysterical laughter. But we're going to roll into spot number 2.
Ball of shad just hanging out right there. Oh, Keith! Oh my God! Jump to the front of the boat. Hey, that one's 12 inches. We can weigh that one, guy. I think. You might want to measure him.
Nah, he ain't 12.
Nah.
I wish he was.
Get off the hopium, Dylan.
Get off the hopium. Hey, I'm just trying to put 12 pounds in the boat, man. Let me hope. Hey!
Quit.
And for the second trip in a row, Keith fishes off camera. And I am in grass.
I'm a little shy.
He is a little shy. Hey, it's Amando again.
Just a little shy guy, you know.
That's it me right there. That's it me. Just a little shy guy. Hi.
just gonna measure you anyways, buddy. I know that. He's 11.
Hey, that's another fish catcher for us right there now. What are you doing?
As Keith said, he's just a little shy guy. That, I don't know, it just caught me so off guard when he said it. It made me laugh so hard. It's still a funny clip to me. I hope you all enjoyed it. And we're going to roll into his number one spot, which once again just happened in the recent Del Hollow video that just came out. And this one, once again, everybody's been there. You got to go to the bathroom on the boat, and you got to get out on the bank. And during the fall in Kentucky, it's kind of hard to get out on the bank sometimes because they usually pull them down to winter pool, and some of these lakes be 20, 30, 40 foot low. This one, Del Hollow that day was about, I think, 14 foot low. And yeah, let's just let the clip speak for itself.
You want me to pull you off?
No.
Okay. Middle of it, in background. I got shit so bad.
I'm telling you, the whole time that he was reeling that fish in, I was literally back like.
If I netted all shit.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to let Keith
Okay. I'm gonna take Keith over here then. You know where the TP is, sonny. Y'all will definitely have to push me off here whenever y'all get back. We'll let Muck Boot Sticky over there push us off.
First,
You might have to use Muck Boots. It's so damn shallow, dude. I just hope it ain't silt. It's sand. Yours should be good.
in that case, I may have to.
Jump.
Yeah, you might just have to take a little running start there.
That or just stay on the boat.
It's up to you.
Yeah, you just stay on the boat, that's fine.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
You can put his rod down there where he can reach it when he comes back down, make a couple casts.
No, I'm kidding. There you go. Read my mind. Looks good, don't it?
I'm just casting, man. Be anywhere at this point.
Oh, shit, son.
It looks so good, did it not?
It's sand.
I swear it looks so good. He said, I'm committed. I don't even care. Hey, Keith.
You want your tulip back?
I did. I poked it with a rod tip.
Man, it looks like it's gonna sink, but
Well, I poked it with a rod tip and it didn't go in. So I must have hit like a hard spot, I guess. I'm sorry. Oh my god, that was so funny, dude. Jeez. I almost shit myself.
could you imagine you're gonna go, oh god.
Oh my god. Hey Keith, for to make this easier on everybody, including you, let's get you at the slate rock right over there where it's a little deeper. We'll fish to there and meet you there after you. Holy shit, that was so fucking.
It's over, yep.
Oh my god, that's so funny. I feel bad, but
I do too. I think it's the first time I've ever seen him genuinely shocked. He was like, oh.
It's because he's afraid he's gonna shit his pants. I know. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're gonna fish out and then come back over and fish that first stretch where we got all those bites. And then if we still got time, we might stop by there flat. But if we don't, we don't.
I need to catch one more after doing that. I gotta redeem myself.
I'll tell you what, it'll be a good part of the video. He said, I just found my #1 clip of the this late in the year too.
Shades of Cody's #1 spot from last year. Oh my god. That was one of the funniest things. Probably the funniest thing that happened in the boat the entire year. We've laughed and laughed about this moment. It happened, fairly recently to when I'm shooting this, and we've had a blast with it. But as I show in the video, I checked the bottom. It didn't seem like it was silty to me. It seemed like it was more sandy. Obviously, I was wrong, so I'm sorry, Keith. But it made for a wonderful moment and something that we will probably remember for the rest of our lives. But that is it for Keith for the year. I think next is Cody's top 10 moments of the year. And we're getting, kind of a little later in the series now. But once again, I just want to touch base. Please be sure to leave your comments and questions in the comment section down below, because I will be doing a Q&A at the end of this series. And yeah, I hope you all enjoy this one. This was a fun one. And we got several more fun ones coming. So with that being said, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one. Peace.